and we're all green now. Things, if I go back to the web page, and this could work. Anybody think it's not going to work? Think it's going to work? And of course, now I click on it, and I get this really ugly message that says it can't be white. So now we trap that bug, and whatever, and there it is. That's sort of how this whole, adding in scenarios when you're trying to trap bugs. I mean, that was fairly simple. It wasn't really that, well, it wasn't that painful for me. I'm sure it was painful for you. But it's really not that bad, right? And now the cool part is that if I come back later and somebody goes in and, accidentally does this or whatever, or changes something in here, or decides that they're putting other validators on here that aren't correct, the tester's going to catch that. That's the cool part. Now, of course, this example is pretty silly, pretty stupid, but I think you get the idea. You have questions about that? Right. I'm almost done, Steve. You happy? Okay. Nope. I'm in. So the new behavior recipe is pretty much the same deal, right? We're adding your characterization tests in the areas you'll be changing. And we're doing that to actually build up, we're building up our test suite as we're doing this, and we're also building confidence now, so that when we go in and change certain sections of the system, we now know that, as our test suite gets bigger and as our code coverage gets bigger, we start to feel better about, just pushing a button and knowing that it's going to pass. So that's our recipe there.
That's kind of with legacy code then. I'm probably the only one